Loaders are used extensively in construction work to handle and transport bulk materials such as earth and rock, to load trucks, to excavate earth, and to charge aggregate bins at asphalt and concrete plants. The loader is a versatile piece of equipment designed to excavate at or above wheel or track level. The hydraulic activated lifting system exerts maximum breakout force with an upward motion of the bucket. It is not dependent on other equipment to level, smooth, or clean up the area in which it is working. Small loaders are called skid steers since they use a skidding action to turn by braking the right or left tracks or wheels. There are two loader chassis, the wheel tractor mounted and the crawler tractor mounted. They may be grouped further by the capacities of their buckets or the weights that the buckets can lift. To increase stability during load lifting, the tracks of crawler loaders are usually longer and wider than those found on comparable sized tractors. The most common loader attachments are shovel-type buckets and forklifts. The loader's hydraulic system provides the controls necessary for operating these attachments. Buckets are attached to the tractor by a push frame and lift arms. There are many bucket configurations such as the one-piece conventional type, the hinge jaw, and the heavy-duty rock bucket. There are also many special-purpose buckets and attachments such as forklifts and pipe carriers. The general-purpose or one-piece bucket is made of heavy-duty all-welded steel, and the replaceable cutting edges are bolted onto the bucket. These buckets are usually equipped with replaceable teeth and bolt onto the cutting edge, but they also come with a straight lip having no teeth. Teeth are ideal for tough material, while the smooth lip works well for loosened material in stockpiles. Because the loader lifts the bucket load high above the chassis, it may become unstable and present the possibility of tipping. A check must be made of bucket payload weight. Unlike a shovel or hoe, the loader must maneuver and travel with the load. A shovel or hoe simply swings around its center pin and does not require travel movement when moving the bucket from loading to dump position. A wheel loader is limited to an operating load that is less than half of the rated full wheel turn tipping load. Most buckets are sized based on material weighing about 3,000 pounds per cubic yard. A fill factor correction is applied for the type of machine and the class of material being loaded. Large chunks of material such as rock or pavement slabs have a lower fill factor of about 60 to 80%, while easy digging in earth may have a fill factor of 100% or even 110%. Here the fill factor is about 110%. Production of the loader is typically measured in cubic yards per hour or tons per hour. Production rate is determined from the bucket payload and time to complete a cycle. Bucket payload is the heap bucket load volume in cubic yards and the ability to fill the bucket, known as the fill factor. Bucket volume is found from the manufacturer's data sheet. The cycle time will vary from job to job. Wheel loaders work in repetitive cycles, constantly reversing direction, loading, turning, and dumping.
About like a kitchen, where you got the refrigerator, the stove, and the sink that close. He's just doing the three-way back and which saves a lot of time backing around, and he ain't driving very far to load him. He is very close.
There is fixed cycle time to load the bucket, maneuver with 4 reversals of direction, and dump the load. This is usually accomplished in a tight V-shaped pattern. There also may be time required to travel from the loading to the dumping position and back. When travel distance is more than minimal, it will be necessary to add travel time to the fixed cycle time. Wheel loaders are excellent machines for soft to medium stiffness material, but production rates decrease rapidly when used in medium to hard material. Another factor to consider is the height that the material must be lifted. When loading trucks, the loader must be able to reach over the side of the truck's cargo container. A wheel loader attains its highest production rate when working on a flat, smooth surface with sufficient space to maneuver. In poor underfoot conditions, or when there is a lack of space to maneuver efficiently, other types of equipment may be more effective. Loaders are versatile pieces of equipment on any construction project. They are able to do it all by excavating, loading, traveling when necessary, and spreading material.